So, just in a 4-0 win on the road against Moulton, what are your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, I think we were brilliant all game today, from the first minute till 93rd, fourth minute. Couldn't have asked for more today. I think we dominated from the start to the finish. Very clinical with our chances taken today, which has probably been something that's let us down in recent games. So it was nice to dominate the game and get what we deserved. A clean sheet we're absolutely buzzing about. It's been a long time coming, but we were right at it today from start to finish.
It's not often you go away and able to play on 3G pitch. You reckon playing on 3G pitch, what we're sort of more suited to help us today?
Yeah, listen, I think if you ask a lot of the players, they'd prefer a really good grass pitch just because it's got a little bit more give. But today, 3G, there's no excuses for us today with the pitch-wise. You can trust your touch and things like that. The wind probably played a little bit into the game today in terms of the conditions, but listen, there's no excuses when you're playing on a 3G. There shouldn't be. You can play your game, you can pass the ball a lot better than if you was on a grass pitch, which is muddy and boggy, which we're getting to that part of the season now, aren't we, with the weather change and stuff. So no, fantastic today. Pitch, it's the pitch, isn't it?
Now, of course, Issa was the star man today, getting his hat-trick. Of course, his first goal, quite an early goal. So, sort of, how much of a confidence boost was that sort of going into the rest of the game, getting a nice early goal?
Yeah, well, we said it before the game. We've been going behind quite a lot of the time and having to get ourselves back into games. So we tried to highlight today if we can be a little bit more clinical with our chances, which we did really well. Issa took his first goal brilliantly, really composed and calm. And it's kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. We was on the front foot from the first minute. That probably contributed to the first goal, and then we just continued that for the rest of the game. So fantastic performance, can't really ask for no more. 4 goals scored, none conceded, so yeah, brilliant.
Now, of course, you just mentioned there no goals conceded today, so first clean sheet in a good couple of games. How much of a boost is that going to be for Brandon going into the next few?
Yeah, I don't just think it's Bran, I think it's the whole squad. We know we've got to be doing better in games. It's been something that we've been trying to work on and trying to figure out a solution to that, and today everything seemed to go our way in terms of limited them to very, very hardly any opportunities and created quite a few ourselves, but took them, which is the main point today. So I think for everyone today, I think if you watch that game in the last 5 minutes, we're dying to keep a clean sheet, and I think that's something now we can take into the weeks going forward.
Now, we've got Easington at home this Saturday. What are your thoughts been to that game?
Yeah, we own one. We was on a really good run in the season earlier on when we went there. Gave a couple of sloppy goals away and it just weren't our day. So at home on 3G should help us a little bit more. But first and foremost, we've got to put in a performance like tonight to have any chance. Any team in this league, I've just said in there afterwards, if we perform like we did today, I can't see many teams challenging us. We were superb from start to finish.
Well, thanks for your time, Justin. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you, James.